Hey there, welcome to the new header settings. I will show you how easy it is to transition from the old one to the new one and some of the amazing features that you can do with the new header. To switch, click on Upgrade Header and click on the big switch button. You have this warning. So when you switch from the old to the new one, some of the design might change, but you still keep the logo, the navigation and the other elements and their colors. But you can easily readjust and add new elements through the new interface. Click on yes, and the transition will happen right away. So now you're in the new header styling. As you can see, it's completely different. You have the option, this is your main row, you have the option to add widgets next to on the left side, middle and right side. You can create margins with the dot between the elements. As you can see here, you can simply adjust the margins, for example, and you can add new elements by clicking on the plus icon. Click on the element you want to add and it will be added to the design, and delete it if you don't want it. So this way you can create your own unique layouts and different functionalities into the header. You can also add a top bar and a bottom bar by clicking on the plus icon. Here again you can add to the left, to the middle and into the right side by just clicking on the plus icon, and let's say add a social media, and from the left side you have the settings for the whole row, as you can see here, and you can adjust the background, for example, add a border and so on. You can do the same thing for the bottom row as well. The settings for the whole header and the main row you can access from the big button. Here you can adjust the background. You can place the header on top of the content. Here you can see that it's on top of the actual content. You can do this, and you can add a fixed header when you scroll the page. It's a lot easier now, and you have full modifications of the fixed header. When you scroll down, you'll see that you have this fixed header that is a clone of the main header, and here you can adjust what you want to see, how you want to see it, and it's completely from your main header, as you can see. If you don't want to see this fixed header all the way through your page editing, you can simply click on the collapse button. That will simply hide it, so it doesn't take real estate from your editing area. You can do the same thing for the main header, but that's going to hide the whole header for the page. So simply this header will not be visible when you preview this page and your customers preview it. The other settings you can do for the header are the header layout. In the header layout, you have the option to select out of 5. So for example, if you want to switch to the vertical left, you'll see that everything transitions to the left side. You can adjust the margins again, you can adjust between elements, you can drag and drop easily again to adjust the position of the different elements, and you can again go back to the old version. This way you can play around, you can create different stylizations and modifications. Drag and drop to arrange position of elements, simple as that, very easy. And you cannot add widgets from the add widget option, but only from the add widget button between sections. You have these great widgets to work with. You can add call to actions very easily now, and adjust many different settings. The important widget here that we've added is the menu widget, that you can adjust the elements inside very easily, a lot easier than before. You can change the names, you can change the URLs now, add a mega menu if you want with the plus icon, and simply click on the pencil again to edit it. To create submenus, it's very easy now. You can simply drag to the right, and it will put it beneath the main item. This way you can create your submenus very easily. and you can collapse them if they take too much real estate again. The menu again has a lot of different settings, as you can see here. There can be a burger if you want to create a burger, a vertical, a horizontal menu, and you have different settings like spacing between elements, fonts, divider between elements, hover states when you're on top of the element, and of course the submenu styling. You can completely modify the submenu of your header. As you can see, this is the nice animation that is selected from hover active item color settings. So this way you can create different headers for different purposes very easily, and yeah, create anything that you want, and it can work great with the call to actions, the new elements that you can add. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it and have a great header building.